Nailed it. I hit the right button, guys. Wow, that's like the first one in a month. Awesome. So what's going on? How's everyone doing? It is Sunday. We got the AMA rolling here, and let's do a quick roll call, see what's happening. Who do we got in the house right now? Scrolling up. We got Rud Potts. We got Alexander Fleener. I Show Slow. We got Travelers Travels, Making Statements. The Pirate. Harley B. King Mining. What's going on? Tech Man. What's happening? Oh, I don't have my button ready. There's a failure. Fudweiser. Awesome. What is that? Ben the Adams Family Miner. That's quite the name he got rolling there. Awesome. Ultra Carbon, Sling Buzz, Little Time Mining. What's going on? Sling Buzz, Ninja Kid. What's going on? Making Statements. What's happening? Madness Investor. That's what it takes these days. You know, to do some investing in some things, it definitely takes a little bit of madness. Let's see what we got. Chris GTR, what's going on? Bad Cat, what's happened? Fix it again. Tony, what's going on? What are you fixing today? 3Fox Go, what's happening? How's everyone doing? So, Wheeling Crypto and Coffee, Rabid Mining, how are you doing today? I miss seeing you on Roblox Bitcoin Miner. I was on a couple times this week. I did record an episode, but I didn't edit it or release it yet, but it is coming. It's kind of an update to the GPU giveaway that's going on over there. Roblox GPUs, guys, not real GPUs. But yeah, got some stuff going on the gaming channel as well on the side. But we're doing that. What do we got? Green Lilness, boom. Awesome. So how is everyone doing on this Sunday? Not a good day for solar. Been raining a lot here. Oh no, that's horrible. Horrible. What are those? What are they called? You guys seen those like hydro solar panels? They like suck the moisture out of the air and then they produce water as well as power. So like on a rainy day like that, would they be sucking out a crap ton of water? That's a lot of water. So who knows? I don't know how that would work. Would that be drinkable? Like going through all that electrical type of stuff? I don't know. That seems weird, but hey, you know what? It might work. Nothing yet. Trying to make a budget server. Nice. A budget server. I think I need to do one of those. A budget server would probably definitely fall in like the Xeon category for the Intels. I'm assuming you can get some of the, you know, big core ones for fairly cheap with the older ones. Not sure their power consumption, but yeah, I kind of been looking into that, but actually not really. I want to, but I guess I never really looked into it too much. Rabid Mining got a line on some solar panels. Might get 525 waters. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've been looking around a little bit for solar. Like, obviously, if you're in Europe, solar makes a lot more sense than like myself. Like, I'm at 11 cent power. Obviously, for GPU coins, it's not really looking profitable, even at 11 cent USD power. Now, that's 15.5 cents Canadian, but it does work out to 11 cent USD. So, I've been looking into solar, and like an ROI on a solar is over 30 or 40 years, depending on the size of the solar. Like, when I look at solar, it's like, you either want solar to cover everything or nothing, because I can't bring myself to still having a power bill and then still having to cover the solar bill to pay that thing off. So, you know, when I look at solar, and if I ever do it, it's going to be 100% coverage and beyond that, because you want more to expand into it. And while you are expanding into it, you're going to want to, you know, sell to the power companies itself. So it doesn't work everywhere. Where I am in Alberta, they do that. Depending on the rate, they will buy it back depending on the rate that you pay. So that's an option here. So I'm definitely going to go above and beyond of what I'm supposed to, but it's just so expensive. Like the ROI is longer, because I believe it's like 25 years on a solar. And like I said, like an ROI with free power on a 30-cent coin, unless you have a huge massive farm, but then it gets more and more expensive. Like the ROI is over the lifespan of alleged solar. So it doesn't really kind of make it worth it on my power price. But again, in Europe, depending what you can get them for, it makes a lot of sense, because power prices over there is 40 cents, 60 cents, 80. I don't even know. It's absolutely insane. At the same time, there's those new panels. I was looking at those. Techman, do you have any of those panels around where you are? Canadian Solar, I believe, has some. They're like 700 or 750 watt panels. You were looking at 550. Those are pretty good. I can't remember what the standard is that a lot of people have, because they've been doing it, is around 450 or something. So this is almost twice the capacity of previous ones. So for the same amount of area, you're getting double the power. So Obviously, there's more and more advancements happening with solar every few years. They're up doing it, but yeah, interesting stuff. Solar is definitely an option, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have been looking into it, but again, I don't know too much on the whole operation. You found a solar controller that switches between panels, grid, and no battery needed. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. I use credits to pay off the solar. Yeah, there is a thing. That's one issue. So like I don't really like to get into politics or anything, but obviously before, I was all in this mining and everything, I was a lot of oil and gas. So like I worked on drilling rigs forever, and then I did some service rigs and stuff. So it was all oil and gas based, and obviously I'm all like UCP 100% in Alberta here. But when NDP was in, now that I'm on like the mining side and the power side stuff, I'm like, I'm kind of shifting here because we had a whole bunch of solar incentives. We had a whole bunch of power caps. The limits were not allowed to go over X amount of price. Everything was cheaper, yada, yada. Then all that got kind of swiped away. So now I'm like, if NDP ends up getting back in sometime, at least here in Alberta, maybe they'll bring back all the solar incentives, because we don't have that in Alberta. We have the federal one that's coming out, from Trudeau there and stuff. So there's incentives coming from there, but we used to be able to double it up. So maybe if something like that happens, plus power caps, then solar would look way better than what it currently looks like right now. So I'm kind of holding off to see what happens over the next, few years or something. And if something happens, or if even someone else brings in more incentives, because obviously getting them incentives definitely drops the cost. But we'll see what happens. It's very early. We'll see what's going on. I estimate the setup will save me $6 a day, 180 a month. That's awesome. That's pretty good. That's really good for sure, 100%. And then all that savings you get, it does go to holding your coins, which could grant, those future pumps, and that's making you even more. So, that all plays out in the end. In theory, hopefully, but we never know. One thing I was looking at, this whole thing was kind of going on. Have you guys been on ASIC miner value lately? Like, I know it gets a lot of glitches, but I'm going to refresh it just to see. So I'm going to hit the refresh button. Yes, continue, refresh. And okay, never mind. False alarm. It was just glitched. It was so weird. So it had a bunch of the ETH hash miners up in first place, and I was trying to figure out what is going on, but now it looks like it fixed itself. So maybe it's still trying to count Ethereum or something. I don't know. So now it looks like it's back to these. But at first I was just like, what is going on? I went to mining pool stats with the countdown and everything was going on. I was trying to see, was like, did hash rate just dump off of a coin and ETH hash? Did something happen? Did the price jump somewhere? Because it was showing profitability of the ETH hash miners were in second place, just under the KA3 and above the L7. I was like, what? But now it looks like it leveled off with the latest refresh. So that's all a false alarm. No more needs to be excited anymore. I thought, we were having a breakout or something. I was pretty pumped. But now it looks like, nope, not happening. L7. Some interesting things have been coming about the L7 is the prices, they haven't gone down too much. But this is third party from Bitmain. If you can ever get them, obviously it's cheaper. I do have links in the description to most of these legit sites here. So if you are looking for any type of ASICs, be sure to smash a link. They're all legit sites. But so the profitability is decent. We're in a bear market. The prices are slowly keep coming down. So, like the rumors keep coming and coming that is there a new script miner coming? And I really think there is. Now, I don't know exactly the details on it. Maybe it's from a different brand. Maybe it's something, but I feel Bitmain's trying to put a push on their current gen equipment because obviously they want to get rid of whatever stocks there are and drop, a new one on us. So it could be from Bitmain. It could be from someone else. I don't really know, but I just have this feeling, within the next few months, we're going to see a new script miner that's better than the L7. And a lot of people are talking about the L7 right now. So what do you do? What do you do at this point in time? Obviously, the L7 is amazing. It's a huge improvement over the L3 Plus, and a lot of people are still using the L3 Plus depending on your power price. So, the L3 Plus is one of the miners that have really kept its performance and profitability over the years, unlike a lot of other miners, especially the KDA miners, the KD Box Pro and stuff. With the release of the KA3, those profits are severely going to dump. But we did look at the other day, you know, those coins you get, they're still going to look profitable if you sell in the next bull run at the peak. But as most miners look at current profitability today, which you really shouldn't, it's, you know, it just doesn't look good. Same thing's going on with the K7 and the Eagle Song algorithm. That thing's going to release in around January or something, and that's going to really crush anything else that Gold Shell has been releasing. So interesting times ahead. Oh, what do we got here? So yeah, anyone, send me some super chats, whatever you want to do, get my attention. This is an AMA, and I almost forgot what we were doing here. But yeah, this is an AMA. We're trying to answer some questions. We got Google loaded up, and hopefully it can help us out as well. Miguel P. Hi, Rabid Mining. Do you know of any ways to overclock or undervolt CPUs from within Ubuntu Linux? Oh man. I don't know about Ubuntu in general. There is a program, it's in Discord. I can't remember what it is. It's kind of like the Linux version of Ryzen Master. I've never used it. Some people have told me about it, but I can't remember what it's called. But overall, when it comes to Linux, I just do it within the BIOS itself. So that's the best way to do it right now. But there is a program available for Linux it's like, I don't know how close to Ryzen. They just say, you know, it's like Ryzen Master. It might have a totally different UI, work a little differently, but it's supposed to do it within the, you know, Linux and Hive OS and stuff itself. So I will try to find some more information on that, because that is actually interesting. But when it does come to Linux, I do just use the BIOS itself. How is the weeder over there? So I'm assuming weather. It's been pretty cold. We hit some minus 40 days the past little while, actually, and then now the past 2 or 3 days has been pretty warm. It's been decent, minus 13, 15, you know, t-shirt, shorts weather, not bad. If the lakes weren't frozen, we'd probably go swimming, you know, because that's decent temperatures in Canada here. I'm just kidding. That's pretty chilly, but you know, it's actually feels decently warm because the air gets so dry in the winter that it, you know, minus 10 and stuff is, you know, feels half decent outside. So that's one thing to consider. Obviously, if you're in a wetter climate or more on the west coast by the ocean, minus 10 with a bunch of humidity, it's going to feel like minus 30 or something. So it's insane. But no, it has been warming up, but a cool down is coming here very soon. I see Hobbyist Miner is my Jazz Miner X4Q is on a mineable pane out in Raven. What's yours on? Mine is on, I got mine on Easel Me, just getting ETC. Currently, I think that's where I got it on right now. Yeah, I believe mine's on Easel Me getting ETC. No, it cannot mine ZIL. I'm hoping they drop some firmware that will allow it, but due to the DAG size issues, I don't think it'll be able to load that second DAG anyway. So it might never have the capability of doing so. But yeah, currently mine is on Easel Me. I should try it on unmineable, maybe. I know in the past when I tried my GPUs, unmineables. What is that? Oh, interesting. Did have like little extra fees. Like they say they're only 1% or something, but for some reason I feel like they're taking a little more. So you might be better off mining whatever is the most profitable and just manually swapping it yourself. Could be a better option. But you know, I should check that out. Actually, it's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, no, mine's on Easel Me though right now. What do we got? Whoa, something just popped up. Oh, spam messages. You could go to Zen States to set voltages. I use Zen States on Windows when doing overclocking on AMD Ryzen. Shouldn't you follow the capitalization in mining? 79 watching. Yeah, hit that like, guys. You got 24 likes, 81 viewers. What's going on? Everyone just turned it on and went AFK. My R9 290 does 29 souls on Flux with 140 watts and 70 have better undervolt settings for it. I don't know. I don't have an R9 290 or nothing. Closest thing I have to that is like some Polaris cards, I guess. I got some 470s and 580s, a couple of them. I was thinking about trying them out sometime, but who knows? Who knows what to put them on? Also, What to Mine does now officially, like, as we know, Radiant was on What to Mine just in the coin sections, but it looks like it's actually here now. And I did some quick calculations, hit the calculate button, and yeah, it hit the negatives now. So that's sad times. Sad times. It's in the negatives. It's actually still, you're still losing less than Caspa, but it's not that. Now it's nothing. It's at 75 terahash. So it's not a hash rate thing, so the price must have dipped, I'm assuming. Where's mining pool stats? Let's actually have a look at Radiant right quick and see what it's looking like. Bad one there. Okay, let's go to this. Nope. What screen am I on? Stop it. There we go. Big screen. Okay, we're on that screen. So you can't really see the corner here, but I can see there is a price. Do I have the right screen? Do I have one for the corner? Let me see. Nope. 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 Oh, I don't have one. But yeah, it looks like the price is dipping pretty hard. It's hanging out at 0.00168. That's actually not that bad from zero. What? Oh, 0.00239. So yeah, it actually went down like 50%, but it is saying up 22%. But from these highs here, we're actually down quite a bit from when it was looking good. So it looks like it's a price issue currently when it comes to Radiant, not really a hash rate. We're hanging out at 75. I believe a couple days ago we were at like 97 terahash. So we're down 20 some terahash. So hopefully that price comes back up. What's up, Rabid? Happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you for showing up. Ace K, what's going on? Chris Hanley, Tom Carey. I see some new names showing up here. Some message retracted. Do you have any other questions? I'm going to scroll up because I forgot it was an AMA and I missed a bunch of ads, I think. So, got in the line with the solar panels. What's up with the E300? Is it available to home miners? Good question. Good question. So, I'm probably going to record that video today. I'm pretty much done with the hash rate. So the E300, I don't want to give too much information away already, but the stats are pretty close. Now, what the website is saying in terms of hash rate and power consumption, it's not 100% accurate. So I do have some legit numbers and stuff for everyone, but it's still looking like an amazing miner. As for availability, that's another question, which makes, I think GPUs will be safe for a little while, but eventually once, once things start ramping up, it's not going to look good for GPUs. Caspa will I don't know how many we'll have to sell, but eventually, just like in the roadmap, GPUs will be done on Caspa. There's no ifs, ands, or ways about it. This thing does severely outperform GPUs by a lot. Like, they don't stand a chance at all. So until the hash rate actually bypasses to where power doesn't make sense anymore, or you have free power, that's when, a lot of people are going to start pulling their GPUs off Caspa. But the time for line when this actually happens, I don't know. It all is going to come down to the stock and stuff. And so far, it's not looking like there is too much stock availability. But if you can get your hands on one, these things they're crazy. They're insane. So hopefully that kind of answers your question there. I got a line on some solar. Okay, scrolling back up. How are you doing? CK went to Bitcoin miner anymore. Okay, looks like I'm caught up on all the questions so far, I think. What do you think about altcoin chain giving me pink chain vibes? Altcoin chain, I don't know. Is that on mining pool stats? Let's have a look. Pink, what is it? Altcoin chain. Altcoin chain. Is that in the new? Is that also in the new? I think I seen that. Altcoin chain. Okay, yeah. So that's the one that's in the new list right here. All right, Ethash 4 days ago. Pink chain, altcoin. You never know. Like, it might be the exact same devs. I have no idea. There's 137 gigahash on it. With that being said, like, Pink chain still has freaking 9.78 gigahash. Who's still mining Pink chain? Like, there's legit miners out there. There's still 9 pools that are. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. So yeah, we got 9.78 gigahash worth of pool hash rate still on Pink chain. Blocks finding a way. There's no exchange anymore. No nothing. They did say whoever wants to pick it up can pick it up, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. There's still people. What? I want to look up Ethereum. Now, I don't think anything. All the pools are shut down, but is it even here? Yeah, nothing there. But there might be someone. Proof of work is over, but I bet you there's someone down there that still has their rig on Ethereum. Somewhere in the world, there's probably at least one person, maybe more, that are still mining Ethereum and haven't checked their rigs yet. Like, that's the delay that we have to realize with some of this stuff, is some people never check anything. They could have put it on and forgot they had a rig for all we know. But There's probably somebody that are still trying to mine Ethereum out there. There's one person. There has to be. It'd be funny to find it, but yeah. But yeah, as for that coin, I don't know. I don't know. It does give a lot of pink chain vibes, according to you. I've never looked into it. I would say, I don't know, like we kind of went over it yesterday, and the same things for Caspa and stuff. And they have the tax going on now, and they're going to be making over $1 million a year at the current prices just from that tax, which makes sense. Most blockchains have the tax, but some people are starting to call a little bit of red flag. So I always say, let the coin prove itself. Don't think because this guy said it's going to be awesome, expect it to do so. Always treat every new coin, and Caspa is fairly new, even though it has some great tech and everything going on behind it. Let the coin prove itself. Don't let somebody else prove it to you. Let the coin prove itself to us. And if it's stick around, if it's still here and still going strong in a few years, then yes, awesome. You maybe have a bag, maybe you don't, maybe you missed the boat, but let these coins play out. So with these new coins, it's scammer heaven. So like you said, that altcoin chain may be giving pink coin vibes. 90% chance it probably is. It's probably not going to make it another 2 or 3 months. But that's hard to say. It might do something. We don't know. So there's a lot of uncertainty, especially with new coins. Just treat everything as a scam and you'll be okay. That's pretty much the best way to go about it. Treat everything new as a scam. Maybe you want to get a bag, maybe you don't. Watch the coin, watch the price, and if it looks like it's about to dump with it. And if it, looks like it might do something, or maybe they did an update or something looks promising, then hold on to it. But do your own research in the project and just let the coins prove itself to you. And that's probably the safest way to go about it. Is the only thing I can really think of when it comes with all this stuff. Because it's easy to say, oh, this is that, and then I told you so later. But we don't want that to happen. There shouldn't have to be an I told you so. There should be okay, this could be a scam. I know the risks. I'm going to try it. And then, okay, well, I kind of expected that, but, there was hope there that maybe something would happen. So this is kind of how you got to treat everything, I believe. This is how I look at it anyway. Greetings from Germany and happy Sunday. What's your opinion about mobile mining on Android, iPhone? So any good or coins types others, proof of work, POS. A lot of people mine on cell phones for sure. A lot of people pick up some old $5, $10 cell phones on eBay. They got to be smartphones, certain gens and stuff. But I believe like Verus coin. I think you can even mine a little bit of XMR. A lot of these main type of algorithms like that, you can mine. You can install XMRig and stuff onto Android phones and stuff. So a lot of people do it. So it's another way to mine crypto. And I did it once. Actually, I think I mined Scala XLA on, I can't remember what phone it was. It was an older phone. It was a few years back, but I did mine a little bit of XLA. Obviously a full blown desktop CPU or something does a lot better, but you can do it on your cell phone. It doesn't really use much power. Gold Cash seems to be having a lot of trading volume. Yeah, I've been looking at that. That's a CPU coin, am I correct? Mining pool stats. Let's take a look. Gold Cash. Gold Cash right there. Gold Cash. Yes. Oh, yeah, this is that tricky one. So, I ran into this issue with Tizen. So if like here's Tizen as well. I just got to double check here. So this is YesScript R16. YesScript R16. Yeah. So when Tizen first came out, it was being, everyone was talking about it as being CPU mineable, CPU coin. I was like, hey, actually, not too much hash, looking not too bad. And then I realized that GPUs can mine the YesScript R16 and do it better than CPUs. So people have been talking about Gold Cash lately, and I seen it's YesScript R16. And if people are making money on CPUs on this, then you're going to be making a lot more on a GPU. So I've been thinking about maybe trying this out with my GPU just to see how well it's doing. But yeah, like there's decent volume, especially for a little coin, $4,800. Not too bad USD on tax bit. Xbitron has $23, not the greatest. But yeah, so what are you mining this with? Are you mining on your CPU or are you mining this on your GPU? But yeah, there is some volume there, so you can definitely sell it. That's not an issue, depending, unless you have a super farm. But I would what is going on here? What is this pool from Brazil? 0. Huh. But yeah, I'd probably try this out with, you can try it with your CPU and GPU. Obviously, if there isn't much hash rate and your CPU is still profitable, why not point CPUs and GPUs towards it? Now, yes, script is also a RAM dependent algorithm. If you do plan to mine with your CPU, you will want to utilize like random X overclocks where you do have 2 sticks of RAM. You don't have to utilize XMP profile, but it is more efficient without it, but you will get more hash by utilizing that, unlike Ghost Rider, Dero, and other coins where your RAM doesn't do anything. Run it as slow as you can, drop that voltages, and you only need a single stick. But here it is recommended to run 2 sticks in dual channel mode. Great community, been out for 3 years as well. What has been? Gold Cash has been interesting. Mark Rigsby seems to be having a lot of trading volume and recent activity. Was wondering your thoughts, especially being CPU and GPU. Mark Rigby seems. What is that? Is that a coin? Mark Rigby seems. I don't know if I don't know what's going on there. Fudweiser, what do you mean? What is that? That's a coin? I love the coin only 111,000 supply, max 200,000. What is that coin? Oh, the coin only. Future GPU mining dead or what? No, GPU mining will come back for sure. I guarantee it's going to come back. Now, by coming back, at least in 2025, I don't think we're going to be where we're anywhere near 2021. Now we're going to see new all-time highs, especially amongst the popular coins, I believe, like Ergo, Flux, Raven, who knows, like stuff like that. We'll see all-time highs. I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure. It might not. Some coins won't see all-time highs. That's just the way it works. But I think across those main ones, we will. And I just don't think they're going to be high enough to cater to the hash rate that's currently online. Now, based on previous as well, the following 2023 and early 2024 is when we'll probably see the big GPU dumps happen, if they're even going to happen this time, because people just cannot let go of their GPUs. We know this, right? We're shut off, we're waiting, we're holding, we're hoping. But so depending what happens over the next year and a half in terms of GPU dumps will determine what profitability will look like in 2025. We still need probably over half the miners to quit if we really want to get that type of profits back. 3, 4, 6 month ROIs are not going to happen in 2025. I believe we're still going to be in the 1.5 to 2 month or to 2 year ROIs at the peak, because I don't think we're going to hit the same profitability levels as Ethereum was prior to the ETH merge in, the early bear market there, where ETH was making, like, it was down to what, 70, 80, 90 cents maybe per GPU. So like best case scenario, I'm kind of hoping we at least get to that. And I don't even know if we're going to get to that, because the hardware that Ethereum left behind is huge. So that's not saying I don't have faith in any of the coins. I have massive faith that GPU mining will come back. I just think it's going to take maybe another extra cycle for these coins to mature to a level where the profitability is going to equal the amount of hardware that's online. Now, we still have to take into account GPUs. Now, look what happened. Like, some of the best GPUs in 2021 were the ones that dropped in 2020. So now we got to think about, we still have the all-time high is probably going to hit around 2025. That'll be the peak of the next run based on history and past statistics. It could be different. We don't know. Things could change, but I really think it's going to happen same time again like it has. So with that being said, that means current gen GPUs probably around, we could be looking at NVIDIA 5 and 6,000 series could be triple the performance of the 3,000 series that we're looking at right now, because the GPUs before that were the 5700 XTs, they were your RX 580s and so on, your 1660 Ti's. But look how much of performance gain we did get in the 3000 series. So now we got to look 2 years into the future of what GPUs might be out then in terms of performance. Now, going back, obviously, if you had massive farms of 580s and stuff that you bought for super cheap, obviously it was profitable at the time of Ethereum. But there's a whole bunch of different scenarios and variables that are a lot of unknown this time. The only thing we know for sure that is different this time is GPU mining is actually different this time, and there is way more hardware online, or at least waiting to go back online, than any previous winter before. And we don't have any coins with any near the market cap to support that much hardware. So it's going to be a very interesting 2025, I feel, for GPUs. And I just hope, the profitability will hit some type of decent level. I don't think we're going to see a lot of talk about crypto. We're going to see a lot of things like we usually do in a bull run, but I don't think we're going to see I'm ROI in a 30-90, or in this case, and then, it might be a 60-90 by then. I don't think we're going to be ROI in like a 60-90 in 3 or 4 months at this point. We're probably still going to be in a couple of years at that point. But it also comes down, what are the GPUs going to cost at that time? It's probably going to be $2,000 for a freaking 6060 at the way NVIDIA is starting to, raise their prices up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, but GPU mining is not dead. No, it will get profitable again. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be what we saw in 2021. And I think it's going to take a couple cycles to actually hit that super profitability, or at least for crypto to catch back up to the hardware that Ethereum pretty much dumped on everything else. That's my quick 2 cents on the operation. Obviously, we'll be monitoring it and following it as time goes by to see what it's looking like. But so far, the big GPU dump hasn't happened. And depending on how big that dump is, that will probably determine future profitability. So we're still waiting for these key moments to happen. All right, so there's that. Scrolling back up, what do we got here? I'm forwarding question you may have missed from Mark Rigby. Oh, Mark Rigby. Oh, Gold Cash. Oh, okay, you're talking about Gold Cash's GPU and CPU. Okay, I gotcha. So I kind of went over that, I think. So it seems interesting. I've slowly been doing some numbers. Actually, we could probably redo some numbers here. I can't remember all the hash rates on everything. But it is interesting. But because it's one coin on the same algorithm, it's not split between 2 different algos that are dedicated to, CPUs or GPUs, kind of like how I guess Pulsar and AVN is currently doing, where they have 2 different chains for each one. They're both on the same. So one piece of hardware will do better than the other. And for when it comes to YesScript R16, it is strictly a GPU mineable algorithm with CPUs able to do it. But once the hash rate gets to a certain level, I feel CPUs won't be able to compete anymore, and it will get overrun with the GPUs. So that's kind of how I feel about that, but it will take a lot more testing to figure that part out. So hopefully that kind of answers that part of that. Sup, what's going on? Gold Cash max supply is 200,000. Circulating supply is 100. Oh, so it's almost like maxed out. Okay. That's an interesting point too. So after that, you won't be able to mint anymore. It'll all be off transaction fees. That's interesting. That's very interesting too. That'll bring up a big thing. So like, what's going to happen here once Gold Cash is fully minted? Because it's obviously going to be super deflationary at that point, because you're not minting any more coins. It's those coins are there. That's all there is. Is the price going to go up? Price going to go down? People are going to quit? Interesting times ahead for Gold Cash, I guess. Maybe it's good to have a little bag. Speculating, have it at that GPU price. Yeah, exactly. And GPU prices are going up again. And it's not because they're in demand or anything. It's because NVIDIA is causing an artificial inflation on their GPUs to keep prices higher. Now, their sale numbers and stuff are probably down, but they're making it look like their GPUs are worth more because they're holding back stock. They're trying to get this. They're burning down people's houses with the 4090s. So it makes the 3000 series look more attractive. So people want to go to that instead. And then scalpers see this and then they raise the prices. And it's just a gong show going on with those. So it's going to be interesting times for sure. Now with AMD, like I don't know what the numbers are looking like there, what hash rates or anything might be. So, and they're a lot cheaper. So if they can actually perform at 80% of what the new NVIDIAs, then you're way better off buying an AMD GPU at this point in time. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. How's the power price over here? Over here in USD, it is 11 cent power that I pay. Like if I work out my kilowatt hours in the past, 4 or 5 bills, I work it out, the amount of money that I have to pay to the amount of money kilowatt hours that I used in the bill at the actual reading that they send me. It works out to be 15 cents, 15.5 cents Canadian, all the fees included. So that's 11 cent USD. So that's currently what my power is at. How many did you do a trade on Traeger? I don't see where to place an order. How many? How did you? How do you trade? Okay, how do you make a trade on Trade Ogre? So I don't know if I have any coins on Trade Ogre. Let me see. It's pretty simple though. Trade, Ogre, Trade Ogre, blah blah blah. Do your thing. So we got Caspa here. Usually, like when I do trades, it's with. So let's do Darrow for an example. I have a little bit of coins, but like when I pay my power bill, obviously I pull a little bit out of my CPUs, I pull a little bit out of my ASICs, I pull a little bit out of whatever's mining so that they can cover themselves. I use my crypto to cover my power costs. So every month I'm always selling some crypto. So example, Darrow, that's what I currently have my CPUs on. Looks like the hash rate's picking up again, so I might have to find something else, but I'm going to wait a day or two because usually it drops back down. That's been the going thing anyway. So right now I have Darrow. It says sign in. Oh man, I can't even do anything unless I sign in now. Email. Oh, you guys can see all my stuff. All right, let me try this. Okay, logging into Trade Ogre. Oh no, now I gotta pick the pineapples. please say you are human. Pick the pineapples in a basket. Is that what it says? Each image that just contain a pineapple. All right. There's a lot of them. There's something wrong here. That's not what they want. Yeah, containing a pineapple. All right. Pineapple. Verify. And then it says I was wrong. What the? Oh my gosh. I'm failing login. All right. So now it's asking. Pick an image that contains a daisy. All right. Is that a daisy? I'm pretty sure those are daisies. What if we don't know? I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. Now I got to enter my authenticator code. Now we got 2FA we got to go through here. Where you at? Trade Ogre. Engage. All right. So I'm logged in to Trade Ogre. Let's bring it back. Let's bring this back. So now I'm in Trade Ogre. Deposit history, withdrawal. So you can see, like, here's my balances. You can see, like, all my deposit histories. You can see there's a lot of Darrow in there. Tether when it comes to here. Withdrawal history. You can see I pulled out a bunch of Raptorium. I pulled out, when I swap over to anything, I use Litecoin to pull out of the exchanges because it's only like 0.001 or something. It's like, I don't even know, 10 cents, 5 cents. It's very cheap to move Litecoin, so that's what I use when I pull out. But we're going to go in the markets here. So we're going to use Darrow for an example. So I don't have any on me. So quick thing here. So we're going to be selling Darrow in this case and buying, well, we're going to be getting Bitcoin. So if I had some Darrow, I'd simply click right here and it'll autofill. This is the price. You can cross-reference this price with anything you want. So if you copy this price here and you come into, let's just go BTC price. I like to use CoinGecko. Remember, I'm not a trader, but we're doing some trading 101 with Rabid. So you can cross-reference the price here, as you can see. So if I come into here and we copied that over, so we're going to put in the BTC number. And we can see $3.89 in BTC is currently what, well, it's $3.90. So we're actually getting more on the exchange than what CoinGecko is saying. It's saying it's $3.89. So that's kind of the rough idea there. So to simply trade, if you click this button here, it'll put this current price right here. And then you just simply sell it and you'll get this price for your coin. Now you use this Litecoin any way you want. I'm just using Darrow for a quick example. So you come into here, hit this, hit sell really fast. You'll get your order in here. It'll fulfill. And now in my case, I want to go to Litecoin. So I would go in from here now. I go back into the markets. I go into LTC, BTC. And now I'd simply hit this corner here and I'd buy that Litecoin with the Bitcoin I just got from my Darrow. And then now that we're all done, I would come straight into my balances. And then I click on Litecoin and hit the withdrawal button and withdraw that into my crypto.com wallet, convert that into my Visa card and pay my power bill. So that's a quick way, I guess, to run through it right fast for you. Hopefully that helps. What? Pull out what? What are you talking about? Oh, you got some stuff. What are you referring to? Are you referring to something else? No. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got some questions. I missed something. Scrolling back through as we're doing it. How is the power price? We went through that. Oh yeah, I saw someone early benchmarking of the 7900 XTX, and in gaming it's about 85% the performance of the 4090. So that's not too bad, especially for the price drop. So AMD seems to be doing decent on this. Sure, it's like obviously if you want the best of the best, and that's all some people care about is getting the best of the best, and that is the 4090 as long as you don't burn down your house. Now, we kind of talked, what was it, a couple weeks ago? It's funny because what was NVIDIA's original response? First it came out, we did the news article that people's GPUs and stuffs were melting, or, their case was catching on fire, their cables were melting. And there's only reports of 2 or 3 early on. And then as a week or two went by, more and more and more reports came to light. And NVIDIA pretty much said, hey, it's not our fault. It's user error. You're not plugging it in all the way. Just like we always talk when it comes to risers and, your PCI Express ×1 into the motherboard. Make sure everything is tight. Always put everything down. Gravity helps hold everything in. But always check everything every once in a while to make sure it's tight, because little vibrations slowly pull things out. So just do that. But NVIDIA said, it's user error. And then now I don't know if they did the refurbished version or not yet, but now they're coming out and they released a new plug that fully fits in flush. So what happened there? It went from user error to here's a new plug, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to. NVIDIA's PR team at its best yet again. But yeah, it's kind of funny. But with the 79s, obviously the new AMDs, if they're getting the same performance, they're a lot cheaper. You're better off with that. Now, as for mining performance, I don't know. Panda, did you buy 12 of them yet, or what's going on there? Do we have some 7900X numbers? What do we got? Ignore me. I'm degenerate and oh, I understand what you're trying to say now. I know what you mean now. But no, nope, not blah, blah, blah. I'm broke, Cowboy. Hey, I'm 100% broke as well. I see where that's going. I got all the electrical stuff I need, and I'm done for probably 2 years. I'm buying stuff. Can't afford it. Can barely get through the power bills these days. Oh, it's crazy. Panda bought 12 by L7s last week. Hey, that's actually pretty profitable right now, actually. 12 L7s would be nice. Definitely be nice. L7 9.5. Panda, do you have an L? Is it an L5? Anyone know? Is it the L5? I don't know the model number. It's not an ASIC miner value, but have you guys heard about the L5? I'm pretty sure it's an L5. So we talked about it before, and it's some of the rumors about Bitmain here is in between the L3++ and the L7, there was a middle grade model of a script miner that not very many were made, and I think that was the L5. So it's better than L3+ and ++, but it's less than the obvious L7. Now, it seems like that might be what might be happening again. We're mid-tier into this. Now, there have been rumors of a new script miner from Bitmain releasing within the next 6 months or so. So what's it going to be? I don't think they're going to put out another miner that's 4x the hash, because you would have 30 some hash at around the same amount of power as an L7. That'd be absolutely insane. But there's a rumor mill of maybe the L9, which may be, a 50% increase over the L7, which seems very interesting. And based on the L3+ to the L7, the L5 was that middle ground. So again, I don't know if it was actually legitly called the L5 based on some research. That's what it was, but I don't know. But it sounds like that might be happening That means in another year or two, we will get the full-fledged upgrade to the L7. So right around just before the next bull run. So it's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. Now, there's also another manufacturer that's trying to defeat Bitmain in the script game, but not much news on that yet either. But who knows? We're going to have to see what happens. But I feel there's going to be a script battle coming on very soon with some miners here over the next little while. We need a L14. Yeah, you imagine L14. And if you base it on previous stats, they've been going 4x. 4x the hash rate at around the same power as current gen. Now, I feel that's next to impossible, but 9.5 times 4, that is 38 gigahash. Could you imagine a 38 gigahash miner at around, 3,400 watts or something? That would be insane. Totally insane. Get out of here. What are we talking about? Where's I need an L14. We all need L14s. How is the helium doing? I better check on that actually. I know the gold shell miner's still broken. No update yet. Panda, did you try setting yours up at all? You said you had an iPhone. I still can't do mine. But as for my other two, let's just check out today. Oh, today only got 41 cents. 41 cents today. Yesterday was a little over $1, but it's still coming in. Oh, I only got one reward today though, 20 hours ago. But everything else for the past 2 or 3 weeks has been around 4 rewards a day. So yeah, but I only got one today, so I don't know what's going on there. Some issues happening. They won't go 4x. That was just them kicking Gold Shell's weak processor speed on CK and KD. No, that's true. That's what I mean. I don't see them really going that. But if you really... Okay, let's just go back to here. Let's go into here. Script. No, not 2. Why are you doing that to me? So if we look... Okay, so we got the L7. Now, where was the next one from Bitmain before that? So that was the L3 pluses and everything. So 2018, 18, that's 3 years. But look at the advancement this one made. 580 mega hash to 9.5 gigahash. That was 2021. So like I said, a halfway in betweener. Like we could have an 18 to 20 gigahash miner in an L9 coming forward. And then maybe in 2023 or 2024, 2025, we could see, maybe a 30 to 40 gigahash miner. So up until the next bull run, it's going to be some interesting times, especially for Script. And I feel Script, just like Bitcoin, may be one of the safest ASICs to mine. Now, I know the big debate on ASICs is it can only mine X algorithm. And if something happens to that coin or something, it's dead, which is true. And there's some safe bets. Obviously, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to remain SHA-256 forever, most likely, right? So it's a safe miner to get, other than the advancements in the ASIC chips. Every couple of years or so, obviously, Bitmain releases new ones, more efficient monsters, making older ones a little more and more obsolete. But they are the prime ASIC to get because you don't have to worry about something happening to the coin. Who's worried about Bitcoin? Because I know I'm not. It's a safe ASIC to buy. And I feel the same way when it comes to Script. I feel this is probably the next best algorithm to mine in terms of safety and purchasing an ASIC. Script seems like it'll be here. We got Litecoin. It's been around for a long time. We got Dogecoin, even though Vitalik wants to point his skinny little head inside of it and try to take it to POS. I don't think it's going to happen, but he's been trying to, so who knows? But I still feel Script is probably the next best algorithm in terms of ASIC purchases. So I feel 100% safe buying an ASIC when it does come to the Script algorithm myself. They won't go. Okay, I went through that. Purchased the older CK box today, used on eBay, first non-graphics card miner. Oh, nice. How much did you get that one for, the CK box? What is that one? That's a 1.6, 1 point something terahash, 200 and some watts or something. What do we got? Gotcha. Bitcoin has to yield more for me. Yeah, well, the yield is down. That difficulty is insanely high when it comes to Bitcoin. Everyone's going online with it. I find that funny though. It's interesting. Like we talk about Bitcoin ASIC. Now it probably comes down to price. Actually, let's take a look at that. What is a BTC ASIC actually going for? Oh yeah, SHA. So SHA-256. Like Bitcoin ASICs, they're not that obviously profitable per machine, but it probably, like, here's the big bad daddy of them all. This thing's insane. I bet more people probably be better. I'm gonna go with this one just because you need 3-phase power and everything to run this big bad boy up there. But we get this one. Price of this miner, so it's $4,700. Okay. All right, I was expecting it to be cheaper, but it's not. So like myself, everyone's making Bitcoin mining farms. You see a big farm, it's mining Bitcoin, Bitcoin. But personally, if I was to build an ASIC farm, I would probably do it out of L7s or something. Like, does that not make more sense? I guess they're about twice the price, pretty close to the same price depending where you get them, but they're making like 10 times more money per day. Just swap that into Bitcoin. If you really want Bitcoin, and this is using less power than a Bitcoin miner, well, some of the Bitcoin miners anyway, or at least pretty close. So you're making $2 a day on a Bitcoin miner, the biggest one. Actually, the other one we looked at was $1. We're making 20 times more per day after power. So just swap that into Bitcoin. So my person, if I was to build an ASIC farm, I'd probably do it out of L7s or something, get a lot more profit for about the same amount and less power, and then just convert that into Bitcoin. You're making a lot more Bitcoin. My CPU mining rigs are making more Bitcoin per watt than a freaking Bitcoin ASIC. So yeah, it's interesting to go about it. There's different ways to do it, but yeah, I find that very interesting. And isn't LTC cheap to exchange? Yes, LTC is like the big thing with LTC is the withdrawals. If you go into exchanges and you look at the withdrawal fees, I believe TradeOgre actually dropped Bitcoins down, which I'm surprised. I believe it's only like $1 now to pull Bitcoin out of TradeOgre, which is good. I'm thinking about maybe just activating a ledger, swapping everything I got. You know, every coin I got, I might just swap straight out into Bitcoin because it's the safest bet. No, I do believe other coins, you hit an altcoin or something, you have future growth for times, you know, a lot more higher gains in the future, but you're pretty much safe bet when it comes to Bitcoin. So you can either choose the high risk route, which could most likely pay better off, but it also has a chance. What if it doesn't hit an all-time high? What if a rug pull happens? What if something happens? So Bitcoin is a safe option. So I'm thinking about maybe converting a bunch of stuff, just throwing it into Bitcoin, holding it, wait to see what happens. But we'll see. L7 on Zerg Pool. I want to get my hands on an L7. Like I said, it's probably one of the best miners to have right now. Yes, the KA3s are coming out soon. Cadena got smashed with a lot of, like, I don't know, this price dumped hard. Will it hit the next bull run? You know, Cadena might be one of those coins where we're talking about it a lot. It looks awesome, but you know, what if it doesn't hit the next all-time high? That's just a thing we always got to keep in the back of our mind. Will Cadena prevail throughout? We don't know. We don't know. So that's why I didn't actually put that in my list of best ASICs to buy, is because I think there's some uncertainty going on with Cadena lately, and we just don't know what's going to happen. XP selling for 4,700 at AK Miner. Nice. I don't know if I have links for AK Miner. I think I do, but they're not in the description. They might be in Discord. Here we go. More Misfit Miner crew. Thanks. Golem Mining. Why did KDA get pumped anyway? I got an ASIC in case. Yeah, I got a little KD Pro. I don't know why it actually pumped. I'm not sure. We try not to talk about it too much because Panda's really mad at Cadena. If he's still here. But no, I'm not actually sure why it pumped. Things just pump. We don't know why. Do they have some things just don't have reasons? They just do it. Now, it doesn't mean it'll happen again, but it could. We don't know. Like, Cadena is trying to do a lot of stuff. It's definitely trying to do a lot of NFT stuff, and it's got fast block times and everything. Everything's fast on it. So it definitely has potential to move forward, but it is definitely losing a lot of value in this bear market. But everything's losing a lot of value as well. You used AK, they're legit. Who else buys stuff without doing research? Me. Just buy stuff, guys. If you guys want to buy stuff, Ipollo does have their Christmas sale on again. There's links are in the description. I don't even know what they're worth, actually. I got the email. Let's have a look. Christmas sale. Hello, Christmas. Save more than $899. What is this? Buy 5 Ipollo V1 minis, get one free. You got to buy 5. Wow, that's almost the price of 1. Is it really 5 for $3,300? Okay, interesting. Okay, we got the SE Plus is $899, down from $1,000. V1 Mini is $649, down from $6. What? 669. When was this? Was it ever regular? This thing was never regular 669. This thing was like what, $2,500, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm confused now. I don't know what's going on there. I swear this thing was over $2,000. Now it's saying its regular price is $669, which makes it look like it's not really that big of a deal if that's the case. I have no idea. No idea. Who knows? They axed the V1 Mini SE. They axed the V1 Mini. What? For real? Yeah, I didn't even actually look at that. The V1 Mini SE, SE Plus, V1 Mini. V1 Mini. That's interesting. That's right. The V1 Mini SE is not here. Is it just out of stock, or they actually got rid of it? Not listed anywhere. V1 Mini Classic, V1 Mini Classic Plus, V1 Mini. Yeah, good point, Tech Man. They don't have the V1 Mini SE here at all. Why did they axe it? Because that one is actually, that one's better than the Classic Plus and everything. Like, that's weird. Weird. It has the V round. That thing's like if you had the option between the V1 Mini Classic or the SE, the SE is a way better option. You can use different algorithms. It has more memory. Why would they axe that? Yeah, I didn't know. I was not aware about that. The 389 one. Yeah, you want them. It makes sense. Unless maybe they're out of stock, so they just pulled it off for the sales and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it'll be back. I'll email them and ask them. That's interesting. I don't know what's going on with that. Jingle Mining has the SE version. I got links to them too. I got links for everything. No, but yeah, I didn't know. Do they? Check them out. I'll have to look around, see what's going on with everything. I'm assuming maybe they just have no stock, because they did sell out fast. Black Friday, they did have them in, didn't they? And I think they were sold out like ASAP. So maybe there's just no stock for this sale. I don't know. Who knows? They using them to mine. Yeah, they're using them to mine instead. Good point. They're mining with them. They're not selling them. Next turn, we're up from bottom first. Next turn, we're up from bottom. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I really feel if bottom hasn't hit yet, like I was predicting bottom around 14, so we didn't hit that level yet. So I still think we're very close. It could happen any day now. But like I said, we only got to get through December and January. Once we're through these two critical months, I feel the worst is over. Now it's just, the sideways. Obviously, we're going to have some ups and downs, but the absolute bottom months are usually fall within December and January. So we're through the worst of it, but we still have a long road ahead. We still have a year and a half at least until we start moving in. So what? We're coming into 2023. Yeah, we're coming into 2023. So 2023, it's going to be a straight sideways. Maybe towards the end of the year, we might see something start to happen a bit. 2024, it was rough ride, but mid 2024 to the end, we're going to start seeing the bull run, slowly start to develop. And then 2025, we're going to be on the moon, guys. We're going to be driving Lambos. Things are going to be good. Yeah, it'll be good times. But we still have a long road ahead, but we're almost through the two critical months of the bear cycles. And that is usually December and January. Have you updated your BTR wallet and nodes after December 10th? Yeah, I just did that the other day and it was working fine. And now today it's broken. So I almost went on their Discord and said, you guys got to fix this. This is retarded. This is the biggest, I was going to call them a scam coin, but you never know. Who knows what's going on? Like who forks a test net? But anyway, regardless, the wallet is broken again with the latest update, the latest bootstrap. I have it all. And I found this cool website courtesy of someone on Discord actually gave me this, but this thing is wicked. You guys heard of this? Plutonium, whatever they're called. I don't even know what they're called. This place, Plutonium. So I have 2 Bitorium nodes set up to them right here. And you hold your own private keys. It's all within yourself, your own wallet. You just send your taxes and your stuff you got to do and you're good. So I have 2 Bitorium nodes lined up here. I'm probably going to use this for Raptorium as well. It's fast, very easy to set up, done within your wallet. If I wanted to go sell my coins right now, all I got to do is simply turn this thing off, go to my wallet, transfer my coins to an exchange, all good. I have full access to my keys, and this is cheap. It's very, very cheap, actually. It's like $1 a month. So actually, you know, if I want to host another one here, 6 months, 1 month. Okay, I can't do it here. Let's find out. Where do I go to actually set it up? So let's just pick Bitorium here. So we're going to go pick Bitorium and come into here. Yeah, I want to host a new one. So look at 1 month, $1.99, 3 months, 6 months. I chose 6 month plans each one because you save 50%. $5.97 for 6 months. That's dirt cheap. I'm okay with that. Bitorium even covers its own costs at this point in time, and it's super cheap. So that's awesome. Raptorium does cost a little more. So if we actually look back and do Raptorium, let's just go Raptorium. I think it's $11 on the 6 month plan here. So yeah, it's $11.94, but still Raptorium makes $2 a day or something. So this will easily cover a 6 month plan. So I really like this website. It's awesome, especially for running nodes. You can run all sorts of nodes off this site. It's wicked. Oh, Theta, they rug pull, so forget them. But you can run Firo nodes here, everything. And the best thing about this is you 100% control your keys. You're not sending your coins anywhere. It's awesome. So I'll try to show you guys how to do this one day, one of these times. But I believe that's a wicked website right there. What's the link for the BT? Oh, you want a link to that website? Okay, here you go. I'll find it. I'll send it to you guys right now. Check it out. It's wicked. And cheap. Right here. Copy. Yeah, if you guys want to check this out, run a node is pretty self-explanatory. Very easy to do. It's awesome. But there is a link. Now, supposedly there's other website exactly like that as well, which I was unaware of. But yeah, if you want to try it out, run your own nodes or something, there you go. Simple. Aleo. I'm not sure about Aleo. Rabid opened the rabbit hole. I opened the rabbit hole. But yeah, no, that thing's wicked though. Check it out for sure. Windfair, what's going on? Allah, thanks, dude. Windfair, what's happening? Windfair, what are you up to? Lambos, boys. Lambos, yeah. Windfair knows what's going on. It's Lambos 2025. We're all driving Lambos. I think it'd be cool to have a Rabid Lambo. Pull up beside the Panda Lambo. your Lambo looking at my Lambo. Oh, crazy. Okay, I'm buying now nodes. Okay, now everyone's all in on the nodes. Here we go. Settle down, guys. Try it out first. Don't just go all in. Settle down. Just an FYI, Lambo oil changes are $30,000. What? Oh my gosh! What was it? Probably what, $29,000 for the filter, special order, and then $1,000 for a mechanic. Can't you do it yourself? They're probably having a stupid spot where you can only get a Lamborghini technician to do it. They have special tools. 2025 will be the year where BTC pumps. Yes, 100%. I agree with that, Windfair. That's when we will definitely hit the all-time highs, I believe. It will be 2025. And it's going to be funny because in 2026, we're going to be where we are right now, all over again, saying how it's not different this time. Or how it wasn't different because, more money comes in. There's so much money. This is going to happen. It's different this time. Everything's going to the moon. We're not going to hit a winter, yada yada. Then 2026 hits around December where we are now, and it's gonna be like, hey guys, guess what? Exact same thing just happened. Did you hear Bitmain is releasing a new script miner? I don't buy L7 right now, too expensive. Yeah, we've been kind of talking about that. We don't know exactly what it is yet. A lot of rumor mills floating around right now, and a lot of people talking about grabbing L7. So usually when I hear someone saying they want an L7, I say, whoa, hold on, guys. There's rumors that, there's a new miner coming out. So that means a couple things. One, the L7s will get even cheaper because it's older tech. It's not the best thing out there. And two, there's a new miner. It hashes better at more efficiency. Allegedly. So we still have to wait for that to happen. But if you are in the market for an L7 or a script miner, I probably would say just hold on because, if a new one releases, you could find cheaper L7s than what they look like now, or you may find a decent, you might maybe get it straight from Bitmain if they release it, of a brand new miner that's even better. So Just hold out for a little while longer. Just hold out and just wait and see what happens in this current market. Requires to complete both oil changes. Hey, that's a nice requirement. What is your strategy for selling off in 2025? Mine, I don't really know because we don't know what the highs are going to be, what it's going to take. Let's kind of have a look here. Let's look back at. Let's go BTC price, CoinDesk, CoinMarketCap. Where is? No on Coinbase, crypto. What the heck? All right, I guess we'll just use, yeah, CoinMarket. That's right. That's the one I wanted. I was thinking of, I don't know why I was thinking something different. So let's just go back into here. Let's kind of have a look at the last time. So it was a double dip. It was a double situation here, which is interesting and good at the same time. But if you try to time your sells, obviously everyone's like, oh, I sold at the all-time high. Awesome. But did you really? So if you try to time it at the all-time high, obviously the volume, no one's buying at the high. The high is the high for a reason because it didn't get any higher. No one bought past that point. It only drops from there. So if you try to sell, if you think you're at the high and then it starts dipping, you're not going to get a sell order in because everyone else is selling and no one is buying. So the best time to actually sell your crypto, based on, some people that I've seen to explain this same situation, because I'm not a trader, is usually in this time right here. When the pump is severely happened, you will have no issues with the sell volume. So as people are, piling in, buying the coin, that's when you dump it because the volume is there. Sell them coins at this point in time. So try to time it at the 75, 80% mark and not the high. And then just kind of follow from there. I know you're probably watching, oh, it just went up another 10%. Oh, I totally lost this one out. But did you really? Look at the people. If you would have sold right here, say you sold right here, and yeah, Bitcoin went up to here. You sold at, say you sold at 61,000, but Bitcoin peaked at 66. You're like, oh, I could have got an extra $6,000 or something. Yeah, well, you still sold there. Look where it's at now. Look where it's at now. So now it's down to 23,000. Where are we at? 17,244. Did you really? That's not going to do too much for you. So now you have all this Bitcoin that you sold here. You wait until now. You buy it all back, or, maybe you spent some on your Lambo or something. That's very understandable. I'm sure a lot of us would. And then you use the rest and you buy back now. You might have to keep a little extra for oil changes, I guess, because they're expensive. But, but yeah, you buy back in at the low where we are now. And now we wait. Now, what's the next cycle going to hit? Who knows? I feel 2025 highs in USD values could probably hit. I'm thinking the 100 to 140,000 mark. Could be a nice estimate in terms of 2025 bull run. I think we may hit those type of levels. Now, there's already people saying Bitcoin's going to hit 200,000 in 2023. That's not going to happen. That is not happening. Could it? Maybe. I have no idea. That'd be awesome. But is it going to happen? 99% chance no. And the thing of difference between me and analysts is analysts change their mind every 2 weeks. Oh, it's going to go up. Oh, no, we're going to crash. Oh, we're going to go up. We're going to go. Oh, yeah, we're going to go 300,000. No, maybe 60,000. That's an analyst for you. They can change their mind and everyone thinks they know everything. So it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, this is kind of how I go on about it. I've been guessing around the 14K bottom probably for almost 8 and 9 months now, around 45K, 50K BTC when no one said it ever dip below 40K. I've been saying 14K. So we're very close to that. Will it hit it? No idea. But I'm still basing everything off that. I feel these are 2 critical months. After that, we're good to go. Smooth sailing, sideways, up, downs, and then end of 2024. And then all-time high will be in 2025. So I'm going with that, and I'm calling it right now. We'll see what happens. 200K BTC. Yeah, that'd be insane. That'd be awesome. But I don't know if it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna hit 200K. We're gonna see a lot of people saying it will, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Hit it. Hit it 3 times if you hit it twice accidentally. Don't want to be that guy, but BTC bottom 38.50. Sorry. Hey, you know what? If it hits $3,800 bottom, that would be insane. I would be saving up and waiting for that. I will figure out a way to get $3,800. I'll sell my truck if I have to get a couple Bitcoin if it drops to that. Like for real. I'll say truck $3,000 now. Give me. But hey, you know what? Whatever. We'll see. $1 SHIB. I'm sure a lot of people are wishing on $1 SHIB. That'd be insane as well. I don't think it'll happen, but hey, you know what? We always dream. You never know. If you don't have dreams, who knows what'll happen? Rabid will sell his equipment in house. You know what? That's tempting. If Bitcoin literally hit like $3,500, I would probably sell my the 3080s and EVGA, everything. That's going to be like a rocket thing. I would sell that whole X12 for $3,000. Maybe $2,500 if Bitcoin hit that price just to get one Bitcoin, because that would definitely be worth it. 12 GPUs, full X12. Hell, you could even take the PDU with it. What OS do you use for CPU mining? I got all my CPUs in Hive OS as well, minus my workstation, which is in Windows here, and then my little server 3900X on the side. It's in Windows as well. 1 cent SHIB is possible. Techman says it is. 1 cent SHIB would be absolutely amazing. Like, what is SHIB? Do I have SHIB in here? Yes, I do. Look at that. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 4 zeros. If that hit 1 cent, oh my gosh, that'd be. So some of you guys out there got billions of SHIB, so you'd be loving that. I don't have that much SHIB. I have some, but I don't have billions. But 0.1 would definitely. I'd be happy at 1 cent SHIB for sure. Have you done any more experiments with your Intel GPU? No, I haven't yet. I was thinking about throwing that on the test bench the other day, but I never got around to it. I definitely want to. I'm gonna have to throw that in Windows though, because I'm pretty sure Hive OS still does not have the latest OpenGLs. I don't think they might. I don't have to look, but I really plan on throwing that thing into Windows here and giving it some shots. I do got to throw a shout out to Charlie Lin there. He is the one who sent that to me, so appreciate him. They keep burning it. Could change the dynamic. Need a use case for it to matter. Still, does Dogecoin have a use case? Actually, it kind of does. Dogecoin has been listed on a lot of seller sites as being a currency to purchase things. So Dogecoin kind of does have a use sense. It is actually a currency that you can use to purchase stuff. So yeah, there you go. Do that with SHIB and stuff. All the burning. Yeah, that's right. Burning, getting rid of all those coins that, in theory should bring up value. At least that's what Ethereum thinks, right? Yeah. Let's just buy Nexa. Buy Nexa. What's your top 10 CPU mining coins? Top 10 CPU mineable coins? Well, let's find out. Let's go to this. Let's load up the 7950X. Let's calculate it. And what the? AVN took the top spot. Duro hash rate is too high. But yeah, look at AVN right now, guys. It hasn't been updated for a while. 121 days ago. It was updated the other day. Why does it say 121? Okay, so we're going to have to check the latest numbers on this. But allegedly, Avian has been bouncing up into the top spot over the past week or two. So is Veerscoin. Those two have been bouncing back and forth here. So that's interesting. But look at that. 80 cents be free power. 43 cents after power on a 7950X. Duro is currently rocking 67 cents before power and 35 cents after power. We got Veerscoin at 30 cents after power. We got Bamboo at 27 cents after power. Bitorium is at 25 cents after power. We got Raptorium at 25 cents after power. Like, look at this. That's just one GPU. That's one CPU. That is the 7950X. Yes, it's kind of expensive. Let's try something else. Let's do the 3900X. That seems to be the more popular one. Let's check that one out. So Duro is 16 cents after power. Veerscoin is 16. We got Bitorium at 13. Raptorium at 13. Bamboo is at 3. We got XMR is even profitable right now, guys. 2 cents. Jagon coin or whatever that's having issues by the looks of things. So yeah, there's a lot of profitable coins right now when it comes to these Ryzen CPUs. Unlike if we go to what to mine and look at a GPU at 11 cent power. Yeah, it's a lot of negatives going on. All the way down. All the way down. And that's including Radiant now, which sucks. Darn it. Oh, Aletheum. Did you guys hear about Aletheum the other day? What happened? They had like a massive difficulty bomb go off. You guys hear about that? No blocks were found for like 6 hours. And then, I don't know, they had to put in a hard fork or something. I don't know what happened. A bunch of hash rate hit it or something. And then a bunch of hash rate left. And then it was like a difficulty bomb went off and nothing could find a block. And then they put in a quick fix. And I don't know, crazy stuff going on over there. But yeah, that happened. What CPUs do you have? I have 3900X, 3950X, 5950Xs, and 7950X. I don't have any 5900Xs though. That's interesting though. That's weird. I don't have any of those. I want some rippers. That'd be awesome. And I'd love to get my hands on some epics. That'd be even better. But yeah, those are expensive. Aletheum turned to FPGAs now. Okay, there we go. Aletheum, maybe that's what happened. Someone turned on an FPGA farm and destroyed it. Then they had a power glitch or shut it off for a minute, and everyone else on it couldn't find a block for 6 hours. Oh man, that's insane. Well, I guess it's to be expected. Same thing with Caspa. Caspa is about to be overrun with the FPGAs as well. So get it while you can. Keymaker coin. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I was looking at that the other day. That reminds me of, I think that's a Pulsar fork, 100%. Let's go. I believe it's in the new coins. Let's go check. It was right there, but I just wanted to kind of compare it to everything else. Keymaker. There it is. So Curve Hash Minotaur X. I am assuming this is probably a 100% Pulsar fork. I don't know if it is or not. Just it's using Curve Hash and it's using Minotaur X. Pulsar recently forked over. How long ago though? It wasn't that. I don't remember what date they actually did it. Because I'm just wondering. I wonder if they forked it right after Pulsar did their fork, and then they forked the chain and did this. I don't know, but you know what? Maybe it does something. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Just like what we talked about at the beginning with altcoin chain. I would just treat every new coin as a scam until it proves itself to not be a scam. Consider it a scam. That's the safest way to go about it. So keep an eye on the price. Keep an eye on what it's doing. If it looks like, you know, they're coming in, the massive influx of coins hitting an exchange, get in there and sell before it's too late. And, you know, if nothing happens and the price gradually increases, awesome. Maybe you have a bag and you might make some money. But right off the get-go, I would treat anything new as a scam and just be very careful because people are trying to get everyone's money any way they can right now. It's just a critical time. Miners are desperate. People want cash, even traders, and they're trying to get into stuff new to find the next, you know, huge Bitcoin explosion or something. And, you know, scammers are taking advantage and rug pullers are taking advantage of everybody. So just treat everything as a scam coin. And that's the best way to go about it. Crypto is similar to TQQQ NASDAQ times 3. Keymaker price has a huge discount, therefore it's been on the downflow. Did you hear about Kaka Discord is not empty GitHub as well, same as Pink Chain? Kaka Discord is not empty or is now empty? I forgot about Kaka. Let's take a look at that. I totally forgot about that coin. Oh, Kaka. What's going on with this? Oh yeah, no exchange. Did it have an exchange at one point? We still have people mining it. It just dumped. Nothing. Kaka. We added shop to project org and beta test phase. You can buy skins for Kyle Green tokens. Yeah, I totally forgot about this coin. So yeah, what are we saying here? This thing rug pulled and it got delisted. Was it ever listed? I don't even know. I did not follow this at all. I can see why. It was also on Kapow. I don't follow anything on Kapow either because it just doesn't make sense. I can't burn that much power, right? Especially when nothing's profitable. Nazca up 1%, BTC up 3%. Nice. Just sounds funny saying it. Yeah, it does. Any good coins to mine for now or for the future? Well, I just finished saying treat everything like a scam, and then I go around saying, well, this one might be okay. So Okay. Don't listen to anybody on a coin that may or may not be good, but a lot of people like believe in Caspa, so maybe that's one to mine. Get coins, especially get a bunch before the FPGAs destroy it for GPUs. Obviously there's Flux out there, there's Ergo out there, and I guess there's Raven coins out there. A lot of people have hope for Meow coin, so I guess that's an option. Again, that's on Kapow, so I don't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Those would probably be, I guess, the main coins to really look at for your GPUs, and hopefully something really picks up on them. But other than that, I'm not sure. I guess Radiant, yeah, Radiant's out there too. Radiant, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, Rabid coin is very sketchy. Stay away from that one. It's not even released yet, but when it is, watch out. That's probably the only coin though that legitly has a chance to take over Bitcoin. I really feel that one though. Yeah. Great dev team. Oh my gosh. Craziness. Is Yearn Finance coin worth? You can't mine it, can you? Yearn Finance, unless they change it, or maybe it's on unmineable as to get it. But Yearn Finance, I remember it had a lot of hype, and a lot of people made a lot of money off that coin back in just before. It was just before 2021 bull run, I think. Because it was side by side, like creeping up with the Bitcoin price, way up there. But it was a coin you got from yield farming. So by yielding on Coinbase or whatever platforms, you would stake your coin and get paid out in Yearn Finance. And that's how you kind of, I guess, in terms, you mined it. So it was a reward coin from staking something. And it seen massive value. And a lot of people made a lot of money off it. So I don't know. Who knows what it'll do in the future again. I have no idea. But that's more of a trader thing. CPU mining, Raptorium. Yeah, Raptorium, active devs doing their thing. Obviously, I have a lot of hope that I hope it does, have some nice price explosion 2021. They're staying active. The devs are doing their thing. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. I'm hoping it does something good. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm definitely hoping it does. And they have active devs. That's really where you want to look for it. Are the devs active? Are they doing stuff? Are they trying to implement stuff on the chain? Or are they just talking about it and that's it? So these are things to look at. So they do seem active on Raptorium. So that's a good thing. And let's hope. What do you think about KDA? What is your price prediction on RTM? I have no idea. I'm not good at this price prediction stuff. KDA, like we kind of mentioned it earlier, that it may break its previous all-time high, but it also might not. It's been seeing a lot of value loss lately, and I have seen more people kind of talking a little more negative towards KDA the past few weeks. But that could just be due to the fact it is an altcoin. Altcoins do drop like 95-98% from their all-time highs, which makes sense. And KDA is one of the ones that has a massive dump ever since its high. So it could make a comeback. They're really shooting for an NFT network. It is a fast blockchain. It's doing its thing, 1 second blocks or 1 point something. That's almost the same as Casper or something. But it's a fast chain. So who knows? It could explode again, but I don't know. I don't follow the blockchains too much. Same with Raptorium. I'm hoping it at least hits its previous all-time high. Maybe it hits 8 cents, 10 cents. I believe it was 10 cents Canadian that it hit, which is around 7 or 8 cents USD. So in USD values, hopefully it makes it to 10 cents or something. That'd be absolutely awesome. That'd be amazing. But I don't know if it will or not. I'm hoping it will. Hoping. We're all full of hopium at this point in time for 2025 to explode everything we have a bag in. But, reality is most of our bags probably won't explode, but hopefully a few of them do. It's a decent free resource tool, and that's about if you're a power resource tool. KDA is similar to ETH as in price, right? Except it didn't go even higher. No, it's nowhere near the same price. Like KDA peaked at what, $23? Now it's at like less than a cent or a cent. I don't even know. What is KDA price now? Let's take a look at it. Cadena. It's at $1.02 right now. Okay. Why was I saying less than a cent? I was nowhere close. So it's at $1.02, and you can see it spiked up here out of nowhere. And it didn't last very long. It went to $23.98. It just went kaboom to the moon, and then it dropped down to where we are now. When did that happen? November 11th of 2021. And it's been on a downhill swing ever since. So who knows? It's a tough one. It doesn't show any comeback at all. It just spikes and dies. It's like boom, it got stabbed and it just never got back up. So it's gonna be a tough one to call. And the same thing kind of follows with Ravencoin. Actually, there's a big army out there, and I apologize, all you Ravencoin people, but you never recovered either. Sad as that is. So look at this, happened the day before the Bitcoin first pump. This shot up, and then around here is when Bitcoin actually hit its all-time highs, and Ravencoin didn't recover. It is the same thing. It went on a downhill slope and just couldn't do it. Just peak, 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 death, red. So I don't know. Ravencoin will probably see this again for sure. Like I bet you're right in the. So here's actually an idea. Well, how did it do in the past? Oh, this is the first bull run. So that's another issue we have with a lot of these. Is these are the very first bull runs a lot of these coins have even seen. So we don't really have data on how they perform, because everything other than Ethereum, like what do we have? We have Flux, we have Ergo, we have Ravencoin. Every coin came out in like 2018, 2019. So this is the first bull run that a lot of these hit. Now, when did Cadena come out, actually? This is a good one to find here. Cadena was 2020, so it came out just before the bull run. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of uncertainty in the 2025 into what these are, because a lot of these coins have only seen one bull run. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. 2025 is going to be some interesting times. And if Ravencoin repeats what it did in 2021, a few days before Bitcoin starts to spike, Ravencoin is going to spike. So keep an eye out for that. Crypto usually does the same thing. Same thing I find a lot of times. Like, look at, what is it? XLA, for example. It's down now. Not doing too hot. Let's go to USD prices here. But I found that when Bitcoin starts going up 1 or 2%, XLA seems to go up about 150 to 200%. It happens like 90% of the time. And then obviously it drops back down. Now the volume's not there. It's only like $100 worth of volume or something. But if you can slap in $5 or $10 and work them pumps, it'll slowly add up over time. So these are things to look at. So Ravencoin pumped just before that. So if it does it again next time, look for that pump. Be ready for it, and then cash that thing out, and then expect a bunch of coins within the next couple days are going to start pumping quite a bit as well. So these are things to look at. Some coins pump before others, some are later than the others, but it always seems the same coins like to do close to the same things around the same time. So it's weird. It's weird how it all works, but somehow it does. Ravencoin's website is outdated. Last I see. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like the devs just went like radio silence for a long time, and it seems like people started saying, "Hey, Ravencoin, are you doing anything?" Poking them with a stick, throwing the bait out there to get them ravens flying. And you guys ever gonna do anything? You guys dead? Yada yada. And all of a sudden, the past little while, they started popping out some tweets and saying, "Hi, we're here. We're doing this or something." So I don't really know what's going on. It seems like they did get a lot lazier, so that's, some lost confidence within the coin itself. A lot of people I have seen through various Reddit posts never get, financial advice from Reddit or anything, but other people have been seeing these things too, where the dev crew kind of disappeared for a little while across that. So maybe that's why the coin slowly died too. Maybe the devs, like, we're going on vacation. See you later. Who knows? Speculation, guys. It's all speculation. Maybe they cashed out during the all-time high and went, yeah, that's so pirate. Exactly what I said. That's right. I swear I did not read your comment. I was just thinking the exact same thing, and I seen that. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Hey, you know what? I'm not the only one thinking it. There might be something there. Awesome. Yeah. So do we have any last minute questions? Hey, anything happening with VCAX? Good question. I don't know. I haven't been following it much lately. Where's mining pool stats? What are you up to? V. All right, VCOX, what are you doing? What do you got going on here? So you got two. That's weird. How's the network hash rate at 293 and the pools is at 516? Anyway, it's 516 kilohash. Price is bouncing all over the place. Not the greatest. All right, so the volume's only at $4, so that's not the greatest. Not too much trading going on. Not too much trading at all. What's Yatacoin at? Actually, I sometimes point to Yatacoin because I find it fun. Hey, price is going up. That's good. Difficulties. Hey, you know, this is what you want. Oh, you guys can't even see that. So the price is going up a bit and the difficulty is jumping off a cliff. These are some of the main things to look for in a profitable coin. The other thing you look for is this number right here is not looking too hot. So the 24-hour emissions, you guys can't see that because my screen's all messed up. So I'm sorry, I'll read it out to you. So there's 8,500 YDA YATA coins being emissioned in 24 hours. That only works out to be $5.83. So if you control the 100% of the hash rate, you're only making $5.83. I need at least $9 a day on my CPUs to break even. So I need to make more than $9 to be profitable on my CPU farm. So I can't mine Yatacoin, but I still do sometimes because it's a lot of fun. So I have about 350 kilohash worth of random X, which is Monero and stuff hash rate. And the hash rate is only right now is right down to 99 to 177 kilohash. So I have about 70% of the hash rate. And I do run my own node and solo mine when I do this. So sometimes I come in here for 24 hours every couple weeks, every couple months. And I just point my hash here and this whole thing gets filled up by blank blocks because it's all me. And then I go into their Discord and say, don't worry, you're not under attack. I'm just testing out the node again. So it's a lot of fun. I play around with Yatacoin a little every once in a while. It's just a thing I do sometimes. So, you know, you might not think it's cool, but I think it's fun sometimes to do that. Just come in here, add another word, slam a bunch of hash rate on it, take over the network, take all the blocks on the page, and then I say, all right, that was fun. Then the next day I peace out. And I slowly stack it that way too. I stack up some coins. You never know. What if it does something? Just a coin to have a bag of. But I have a lot of fun playing around with them sometimes. When you get the time, check out Miner Stat Calculator for PRCO. It's kapow, about 147 mega hash, makes 4K a month. It's broke. I'd say it's broke unless it's actually doing something crazy. PRCO, what is that? PRCO. PRCO. This thing, Porcupine coin? It's not Porcupine coin, but Procoion coin, PRCO. Is this it? Kapow? 1.14 gigahash. 6,300 coins a day. So the maximum you can get out of here is about $19 according to this. So if you had full hash, you're only getting $19 a day. So that's one way to look at it. So what is that? What's 19 times 30? 19 times 30. So the maximum you can make on this coin a month at current prices is about $570 a month. So yes, the calculator would be broken. Again, sometimes this emission schedule is wrong too. You really got to look at the block time. So it's 61.7 second block time. Divide that by out, figure out how many blocks are mined per day, figure out our plants here so we can figure out the block per second. That's why I really like pools that our plant supports, because it does tell you exactly what the, oh great, where is it? Where is it? VCOX, no, we're not. VCOX was older. What coin are we looking at? PR, PY. It's not on here. How come it's not here? PP. Oh, there's Porcupine. I found Porcupine. Here's Porcupine. How come? Okay, is it loading? Oh wow, the block reward is only 45. All right, so that's not good. So the block reward is 45. 61.2. Okay, where's mining pool stats? So we got 61.7 seconds. So 61.7 seconds. Oh, I gotta Google this. That's 120. How come it's not working? My calculations in my head aren't working. So we got 120 seconds divided by 61.7 seconds. It's not working. It's not working. Okay, regardless, $20 a day is all you could really make on that coin. So yes, calculator's broken. All right, so there's that. Ipollo V1 Mini SE is profitable even at 19 cents. Yeah, like where's my numbers on that? Oh, I can't remember. I went through everything here. Let me find my numbers, because that's actually something I want to go through. I want to go through all those Ipollo miners and stuff and see if any of them are not cutting it. There's something not covering its own power. And I wrote down, based on all my tests, somewhere on my sheet here, of the power consumption of every single one of those. Open. At this page, Ipollo Mini SE. Yeah, so I got 119 watts at, oh, what was its hash rate? Now I gotta check that out. Easel me. Workers. V1 Mini SE, 24 hours, 211. I feel Easel me is giving me lower, oh, maybe because it's the ZIL mining on some of these. It's giving me lower hash rates though at the pool side than Flex Pool and stuff was doing, but we'll see what happens. We got 211 here. What to mine? Let's go 211, 211. Check this out. 211, 211, 119 watts, I believe. All right, so the SE is, yeah, whoa, okay, Ubic always pops up. So yeah, it's making 21 cents on Etho. FW is 20 cents. ETC is 19 cents. ETH Expanse here, 17. Ethergem, 17. Callisto, 15. ETF, I don't care about Justin Sun's coin. They should just delist that by now, but they haven't. Yeah. So that's what I got going on there. So yeah, the SE is looking, it's profitable. It's doing its thing. It's covering its power and making some coins per day. It's actually doing pretty good. Now, what are the specs of the Plus? Because I believe the Plus is a really good miner as well. Oh, now this thing won't load. I lost my website. Go back, go back. Oh man, why'd you do this to me? There we go. All back. All better. All right. I emailed MinerStat months ago and they are nuts. They had me going actually because I mined it. Or Pine, that works too. What? Break even? Ipollo V1. Yeah, we went through that. Also have low hash rate these days. What's up with Etho? I don't know. What is up with Etho? We should probably start mining it or something. Etho. That's a good question. Etho. 7 gigahash. Doesn't have, maybe because it doesn't have much hash rate on it. I don't know, but the price must have went up or something. Very interesting. So actually, let's check out the prices. Let's go up to 19 cents, like you said. Is it profitable at 19 cents? Oh, it's not. It's not profitable at 19 cents anymore. It lost profit. Is that USD cents or Canadian cents? Canadian cents it would be. 15 cents. Oh yeah, it's making some stuff at 15 cents. 10 cents on Etho, so 15. Let's go 17. 17 cents is still making a profit. Yep. 18-cent power. Oh yeah, it's making a cent on Ethos. So 18 cents looks like your limit for Ethos. 1 cent. It's not too bad though. It's all the way up to 18 cents. Now imagine. Now picture these miners. I know we're looking at them now, they're not profitable. But if ETC does do something in 2024, 2025, say they even become profitable on GPUs, it could happen. How much more profitable do you think these Ipollos and everything will be? Because these things are twice as efficient as a GPU. So these are some of the things to look at when thinking about moving on to the future. But then, depending on the models you get, 5 gigabyte, 6 gigabyte, the ETC minis are 3.8 gigabytes in a DAG. So that's good till only like 2028 or 2029 or something. but the others are good till 2030 something. So you can get another 2 cycles out of the bigger ones. That's another thing as well, Gollum. Like getting them at these discounted prices. Make sure you smash my links if you plan on doing that. But no, Gollum has a great point there that when you buy them now at whatever price in the bull run, like I looked at it my last couple videos ago, where people don't want to buy stuff now because obviously in fiat value it doesn't make sense. They're like, oh, ROI never. But then all of a sudden you have no issues paying $2,000-$3,000 for these miners when they're actually making $5 to $10 a day. So it's crazy to think about it. You'd rather pay times 5 the price because it makes $5 instead of, getting them super cheap and then making 30 cents right now. So these are kind of things you look at. Again, if you believe in ETC or any of these Ethash coins, and Conflux might be moving to Ethash as well, that's another coin that may be able, these things could mine into the future. We don't know the full things that's going on with Conflux yet, but it is potentially happening. So yeah, like 2025, these things will be worth a lot more, plus they're profitable. So a lot of people, like Golem said, dump them on people, sell them, put them on eBay, put them on what, and you could quadruple, triple or something what you pay for them now. So that's another thing you can do with them. So very interesting, I guess, ways around making money with hardware. I don't know what Ethel really is. Honestly, I have no idea. It's just some red ETH token that seems to be profitable right now. I know Ultra Carbon. I wanted a full size V1 for a very long time. I just never get my hands on one. But those things are beastly. They're awesome. I think the E9 is more efficient though. But what are they? What are the E9s actually? Let's go take a peek, see. Ipollo. Now they have 2 of them. They have the V1 ETC one, Ipollo V series. This is the classic version. That's not the one. Yeah, I want the V1. What the heck? How is? Okay, hold on. 3.6 gigahash at 3100 watts. But did I see this right? That's 3.6. How does that work? I think they messed up their pricing. Did you guys see what I did? So 1550 watts. This is ETC only, allegedly. So it won't be able to go up. ETC only. But this thing's $10,000. But you see the V1 that can mine all of these coins is $8,000. This used to be way more expensive than this one. I don't know what's going on. How come this is $10,000 and this one's only $8,000? That doesn't make any sense. What's the memory on this? Design memory, 6 gigabytes available. Working memory is 5.8, so 5.8 to 6. What's this? This one's only up to 3.6. Why would you even buy this? Why would you buy this miner? Like, that thing should be delisted. $10,700 versus $7,999, and this thing only has 3.6 gigabytes of VRAM, 1.5 gigahash, so half the hash rate, and it can only mine ETC. Now this thing can switch between all that. It has 5.8, 6 gigabyte working, which means you can still mine past the 5.8 mark into the 6 gigabyte mark, twice the hash rate, and the ability to switch coins for less money. What the frick is that? I don't understand. I'm gonna email them and say, you guys realize you messed up your website, right? Like, why is your ETC miner more than the V1? And it's garbage. Oh, it's called marketing. I'd say, yeah, they definitely want to get rid of this one. Maybe they don't have, maybe this one is out of stock and they're just hoping no one tries to buy it. Add to cart. Okay, yeah. You know what? I want 20 of these, please. Do I get a discount? Update cart. Checkout. You must agree to the terms and conditions. Okay, yes, I agree to the terms. We're gonna buy 20 Ipollo V1 Classics. Only $214,000. Oh, hey, look, it won't even let me. It's like, are you serious? This guy actually trying to do this right now? Okay, I won't even let. What's going on here? All right, cancel. Go back. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Let's think about this. Let's put this in. Now, how much? Okay, quantity 1. Let's try 20 of these. Add to cart. No, get rid of these ones. It still has this one in the cart. 0. Update cart. There we go. So $159,000. Now, what do we got? These are 20 of these. Let's see. Let's check an ROI of this. So we got, we're going to purchase 20 Ipollo V1s. These are what? 3.6 gigahash. We're going to times that by 20. So we got 72 gigahash. Let's go to what to mine. 72 gigahash on that here. So 72 gigahash. 72 gigahash. 72 gigahash. All right, so power consumption on these bad boys were, anyone remember? 3,100 watts. So 3,100 times 20. So 62,000 watts. I couldn't even run these things if I wanted to. 62,000 watts. 62,000 watts. 62,000 watts. All right. Power price. My power price is 11 cents. Let's go to the moon, guys. How much are we making on these things right now? So $11 a day on FW. I just spent $150,000 for $11 a day. $175 a day if you had free power. But look at the yields. 48 per day. Now let's think about this. 48 per day. So you're getting 48 ETC per day. Or that's FW. We don't know what they're going to do. Let's do ETC because that'll be easier. You're getting 8.9 ETC per day. So 8.9. We're going to times that by 30 for the month. That's 267 ETC per month. We're going to times that by 12 for years. That's 32 of that. Now we're going to times that by 2 years for the bull run in 2025. We're going to get 6,408 ETC coins over the next 2 years. Let's take a look at ETC price. ETC price. CoinGecko, I guess, whatever. We're going to go max. Now, what did ETC pump to? Now, will it ever hit that again? I have no idea. ETC hit a price of, back, $136. So 6,408 coins times $136. That is $871,000 if ETC hits 136. So we've ROI'd this thing in theory about 4 times in 2020. Actually, more than 4 times. Probably about 5.5, 6 times in 2025. So in 2 years, this thing will pay itself back about 5x. That's not bad. You know, if ETC does that. So interesting. Very interesting thing right there. eBay has S9 ASICs for $75 with PSU. That ETC is a beauty. Then I will stop mining it most likely. I just mine Caspa before FPGs or ASICs. Caspa is negative. Yeah, craziness. All right, guys. So, oh, wow. We've been here for a couple hours. That's insane. No wonder my throat is starting to hurt. I thought I was getting sick again, but it's just dry. I appreciate everyone for showing up this live stream, though. We are going to wrap this one up. If you are looking for any of these crazy Ipollos or anything, you know, I do have links to everything in the description. Be sure to check them out. But thanks for coming, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Rabid out.